These people we love, and you know, we're just kind of so annoying because if you get, like, we hate to say it, but we did it at Bon Jovi, and we're like kind of the perfect fit for their crowd, and that's what being musicians like ourselves, you know, we are, you know, we're at a certain level, and the only way you grow is to go out and play to new people all the time, which is why it's wonderful coming here and seeing, you know, meeting new people that connect with the music. But if we were doing that all the time with big acts that have got their own crowd, and you convert, and that's how you build your own career. So it's really frustrating when you can't go and do these big shows, which you'd love to do, but you know, one day it will happen, I'm told.
Okay, any more? And none from the back, please. I've got one, this is sort of a... Right. Oh, so at least it's in the front, isn't it? Thank you.
Hi, it's just a follow-on from what you were saying. Have you not thought to get into the festival scene? Music, summer festivals?
You know what? all of these things we've thought about doing, it's so hard and it's political, and festivals are booked a year in advance. So if you sort of think about it, oh, we'd love to get on that, let's go to that. Oh yeah, it was booked out for this year, 6 months ago, 8 months ago. And it's all about the people that are around you, the team you've got, who you're with, and it's a really hard song. We're not complaining. We're very lucky. We get to play some great venues. We've got nice support, and it's great. But it's really hard to make that jump up to the festival circuit, whatever. You need other stuff going on around you, and it's quite often very little to do with you as an act. It's a certain amount of luck that you make yourself, but it's having that support. And with the industry these days, it is getting smaller and smaller in terms of opportunities that you can have from management and labels and stuff to get you through those doors. So we're constantly trying, and we'll get there somehow. But it's really hard. But we'd love to. Yeah, we are playing one, aren't we?
Lee Stock.
Yeah, which is in like the Feeling and Hoosiers and people like that. But I can't remember where it is. I should know that. Suffolk. On the 29th of March, so if you want to come, we'll be at that one.
I'm good for something.
Should be a lot of fun. Yeah. But yeah, we'd love to.
Follow on from that question. Have you ever thought of going on something like The Voice?
You know what? No, I think I made a fool of myself last year answering this question. I don't have any problem with those shows, and I think they do what they do, but I speak for myself, it's not for me. I'm not going to stand there and pretend, like there's some people who can stand in a room and just sing, and it's kind of life-changing, and you hear their voice and it's like, wow, where did that come from? There's other people that can play guitar a certain way, and for me, I'm not one of those people that can do either of those things and just stand and blow people over my voice or my guitar playing, but when it all comes together in the songs that I write, that's when I feel I'm at my strongest. And those shows don't cater for that. You know, if you walk up and you do your own thing, not to say that, you know, even if you play one of your own songs, you're signing the publishing away for the rest of your life if you play it on one of those shows. So immediately I'd be like, well, I'm not playing that on your TV show. So I wouldn't know what to do. And I'd be shit in Apple Week. That's right.
But also, you know, every Saturday night they have like 10 million. Yeah, you know, you can't buy that sort of exposure.
But the cynic in me, I don't know if you noticed, I do have a cynical side. you play to those people every week, but how many of those people actually come out and then have hit records and have careers? If you think how many people go on those shows, yeah, there's one or two, there's examples, you know, your One Directions and the others, you know, and they do alright, and that's great, and you never knock them, and that's brilliant, but there's so many people that go on those shows and get onto the TV bit, and you never hear from them again. And I know a couple of guys that have been on it and been in the TV, and they feel a negative thing because they're no longer Stuart Mac. They're Stuart Mac. Oh, he was on the X Factor, and they get tarred with that brush. And I think it can be a negative thing unless you get very, very lucky and you circumnavigate all the rubbish and come out with a career. It's a pretty tough one to get. So yeah, and no one's asked us. So I suppose.
I would sort of add a caveat to that. When you think about that Emma, who was here last year, was voted off pretty much one of the first off of The Voice. There was Emma Jade, who was here last year, who was on The Voice, and she was voted off very quickly. And we all know that she's got an amazing voice, and she's a terrific singer-songwriter. So that
the talent doesn't really get a chance to shine through. I think
it's true.
So.
Okay, I've got one combined question here from two ladies. Basically, it's if you could pick one song of your own or somebody else's that actually represents your music, what would it be? And what song would you like to sing that wasn't yours? In other words, would you like to do a cover of some song? That's sort of a combined question, and that, I think, will be probably our last question for this one, but give it your all.
You go first.
Can you repeat the question?
No.
Genuinely, can you repeat the question?
Any song that represents you that's either your own or somebody else's.
Yeah.
That's the first part. And then any other song that you'd like to cover. Somebody's totally different. It could be anybody. Not a Bon Jovi one, because you do enough of those, but you know what I mean. Do you know what I'm
Do we do enough Bon Jovi?
Well, probably not. Actually, you probably don't, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Somebody that's totally different. So, combined question, go on.
I would say When We Were Young maybe is my sort of favourite of ours.
Yeah, I think, a lot of our songs are about, they are about us and what we do and our musical journey and our trials and tribulations, and there's a lot of we in there, and that is me and Dean, so I think there's certain songs...
You knew where I was going.
Yeah. I heard it in my head. So I think, When We Were Young is, because it is about,
Is that because it's such a distant memory?
Yes, Ray, well done. I got one back.
Get one back.
Yeah, maybe When We Were Young. There's certain songs that mean more to me than others that that I've written for various reasons, and there's also the stuff that's new you like, and that's always very important to you. And at the time, the newest stuff is the stuff that you feel, this is really what we're all about. And then cover-wise songs, so many. Just something that's sold a lot, probably. That's what I would like to. One of the biggest selling ones is probably what I would like to have written. Happy Birthday. I would like to.
How about White Christmas? That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's a pretty big song. Absolutely right. Yeah. Anything like that, really. It's so hard. There's hundreds of songs.
Possibly a Richie Sambora one, In It For Love. Great song. I'd like to get married to that one.
Oh, I knew he was going to wangle that round somehow.
Who's that? Richie Sambora or...
Hey, if Richie...
Oh, now there's an ultimatum.
Oh, what do I do? I will love Miss Sambora.
Yeah.
So, Dean and Stewart.
Thank you very much.